From the culture of the American South, where roots hold stories, comes a natural deodorant inspired by generations of wisdom. Introducing Rootwork, the all-natural foundational Black American-based deodorant infused with the magic of High John the Conqueror root. Our unique blend enriched with this legendary root offers 24-hour protection, rooted in the power of nature. Embrace this deodorant that celebrates culture, history, and your well-being. Unlock the magic of Rootwork today. Experience the pure essence of nature. Visit rootworkstyle.com and make the switch to a healthier cultural choice.
Have a MAGA guy in here. Andrew, what's up, guy?
Oh, not much, man. I injured my back earlier.
Oh man, what happened to your back, Andrew?
Just putting in work.
Were you putting in work with another man? Did he blow your back out? Were you with a boy toy and he got a little carried away? What happened?
Nah, with your fucking wife, you faggot.
Well, don't project, Mr. Andy. If somebody tore your bussy up, don't call me mad, sir. Why
Nah, you gotta come better than that. You just got cooked.
No. So you got somebody came better in your bussy, and you're very upset. You're the one with the blown out back, sir. So don't project your moisture onto me, Mr. Andy. All right,
Moisture, dude. What are you talking about? The only thing moist was your fucking woman's vagina.
Okay, that wasn't creative. That sounds like a gay dude trying to describe a woman. That sounds like you're moist like a pussy. That's what that sounds like. Like you're not used to vagina.
No, because I don't like to use vulgar language. I mean,
you sound like a gay white man trying to describe female genitalia. Your womb is so sticky. It don't describe right, sir. You sound weird.
Yeah, I'm a
You're struggling.
genteel Southern man. Whenever I'm talking about a woman's private parts, I'm not gonna get vile and disgusting like you
right. You're a
black
southern.
people.
You're a southern belle, sir. You put on some Daisy Dukes and go ride your horse with your butt cheeks jiggling for your boy toy. So yes, you are a Southern belle. So what's on your mind?
Let's get back to the issue that you claim you're from this land, right? And you're not from Africa. Yeah, let's
I'm not.
let's get to that. How are all of y'all
Let's
from
get to the
fucking
nitty
this?
gritty.
How are all of y'all from this land, right? Y'all all claim to be foundational Black Americans. Y'all are fucking retarded. You aren't from here, dude. Could come up with a better one.
Yes, we are.
This is like some
Yes, we are.
fucking.
Just because you matter.
This is like some poor scheme to get reparations. It's
Oh, okay. Okay, let's calm down, Mr. White supremacist. This is our homeland.
well, just come up with a better scheme, dude. Be honest.
No, just don't. You're mad at history, sir. Facts are facts. This is our homeland and not yours. You're an immigrant. You had to flee to come here, sir, not me. We built this place for you
Yeah.
to
So how far can you trace your lineage back? Where does it
to
stop?
the seven. I can go back to the 1700s, and you can go to
Oh,
Ellis.
and then it just stops right there, right?
Well, you can go to Ellis Island.
But you've
That's the
been here
best you.
for eternity, right? But you can only go back
Nobody.
what, 300 years?
And you and your family fled
You
here
just
in the.
fabricated some bullshit.
Sir,
You're full of
you're just
shit.
I'm white, not
All y'all
say so.
fucking retards in this space, dude. Y'all are fucking retarded, dude. Come
Okay,
up with a
sir.
better strategy, dude.
You have a limited vocabulary, sir. You're not saying anything. You're just whining to Black Daddy like a little moist queen. I don't want to hear you whine, sir, just because you're upset because this is our homeland and you are beholden
It
to us.
doesn't have to be extensive or elaborate.
Sir, you're the one who had to flee from the slums of Europe, okay? Not us. And if it weren't for us building this nation for you to flee to, you would still
You
be
have
somewhere
built
in Scotland.
shit, dude.
Yes, we did, sir. Yes, we did. If it weren't for us, you'd still be in Scotland scratching lice out of your beard right now, sir. And that's why
Name
you're
one
upset.
thing you built. You
Um,
aren't even
um,
from this fucking land.
yes, we are from this land, sir. We are the foundation of America, sir, and you know it.
Yeah, that's
You know,
just a fucking bullshit finesse to try to come up instead of earning.
sir, you're just whining because you know it's true. We're the only non-immigrants here. You had to flee from the slums of Europe because you couldn't make it over there, and you've been eating off the accomplishments of foundation of Black Americans for the longest, and we're
So,
saying
so
enough.
y'all were here first, and then you became fucking like. How big of losers are y'all? I thought this was your land. Fucking retards. 40
Well,
acres
sir,
of.
over in your land, remember it was the Black Moors who was pounding the white women in the head with black dick for centuries. So let's not go there
Oh,
because you were dominated on your own land by black daddies for a long time. That's why y'all been mad now. The Moors were over there pound town in
so
them
which is it? Are you a Moor
European
or are
women. They
you an
talking
American?
about.
You can only
Well,
trace your
I'm a
lineage back
foundational Black
300
American.
years. You're full of
Uh,
shit, dude. 40 acres and a mule, you
no,
fucking retard.
sir, you're just white supremacist babbling. You can't trace your lineage back past Ellis Island, sir. That's what you're upset about. You don't have no
Yeah,
records.
it goes back to Europe, and we don't try to
No,
bullshit like
you
we're
don't know.
from
You don't
some
have any,
land.
and you don't have none of those. You have none of those European records. None. Let's stop playing games. Y'all don't
You're
trace
trying
any.
to act like, and you and everyone in this.
Sir, you don't have any records of what was going on in Europe before you fled to Ellis Island, because y'all really didn't even keep records over there back then like that. Y'all were too poor, dirty, and destitute, so y'all were not keeping records like that. So your shit cuts off at
Poor
1900.
and dirty is rich coming from you, and
Yes,
it's
it
fun
is.
to
You know,
run this country.
your history starts. Your history, sir. Your history
You
starts in
started this
1920. Your history starts in 1920. All right, that's as
How's
far
this
as you
your
can go
country
back.
when you were a slave? Like, how do
Because
you get enslaved in your
because
own country? The
be-
fuck? But y'all
because
built it?
because the
But you built it, right?
because yes, indeed, we got caught up by dirty white supremacists. Yes, we did. We got caught up by filthy white supremacists, and we're still trying to figure out how to get the white supremacists off our backs. You're damn right.
You
That's
know,
what
you're
we're.
LARPing and you're coming up with some narrative so you can try to, like,
Sir, you're just whining
you're trying to
because
profit off the taxpayer, dude.
oh, stop it,
It's the
stop it.
same way you take people.
Profited, sir. You profited off of our labor. You wouldn't have taxes
It's
if
the
you
same way you finesse the PPP
yeah,
loans and the code.
stop it, folks. Stop it. That's a projection. You white supremacists were getting PPP loans and all types of other shit you were finessing. You're the kings and queens of finesse. You're the welfare queens and Section 8 queens and kings, and y'all like to project that stuff onto us, sir. Your whole existence is a finesse. That, that's why you're dependent on white
Yeah, we're
supremacy.
from Europe, dude. You're from Africa, and
Right.
you're making up that you're from this land.
Sir, I have African lineage. You have African lineage. White people from Europe came from Africa.
Oh, now you're
Oh,
African.
yeah.
Now he's
You're too.
African.
You're too. You have African
That's
lineage, sir.
crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, what's crazy, you're an albanized African, sir. That's all. You got caught up in an ice age and your pigment went away thousands of years ago, sir. Everybody's from Africa, but I'm a foundational black American and you are
What kind of
a person.
atheist bullshit is that? You think?
Nothing, sir. Are you upset because the birth rates are struggling? Is that what it is? You
No, I'm upset that you're like pushing propaganda to this space of
what's
800
propaganda?
people that you're from this land and you want
We are. This is my land. We're foundational black Americans. We
You
are
didn't
the
build shit
foundation
though,
of
dude.
this nation. Yes, we
Nothing was
did.
built off the backs of your.
Yes, everything was built. The structure of this nation was built off of our backs. Who else built it, sir?
The foundation is not your dumbass or your lineage.
Who built it,
You were
sir? Who built
you
it then?
you were a fucking slave, dude. This isn't your nation.
Who
Like, what are you
built it then?
talking
All
about?
right, who built it? Who built it?
White people that you
No, they
worked
didn't.
for. You were in
Okay, you can't.
chains.
say you can't sit up and talk about slavery and then say the white people built it. If we were enslaved, which is true, we were building it, sir. So we built it. You just admitted it. That's what slaves have to do. Slaves are forced to build stuff. So you keep admitting that we built it. Y'all forced us
Yeah,
to build you some fly.
that's like I'm a fucking dog sled driver and you're the dog, you fucking retard.
But no. You don't need Jim Crow laws for a dog. You don't have black codes for dogs. You don't have oppressive laws for dogs because dogs are not a threat. Foundational black Americans are. We've been a threat to you. That's why you've had to create so many oppressive laws. You haven't had to have wars for dogs, sir. No. We're more than that. That's why we're such a threat. That's why you're so insecure, right? Go ahead.
Right? You sound like a
Go ahead.
faggot, dude.
Well, that's a
Right?
projection, sir. That's a
No, dude, the way
projection,
you
sir.
talk is so
Because
fucking gay.
that's
The way
that's a projection, sir. That's you projecting. Listen to you.
your
You're whining
entire
with me,
career is large.
sir. You're projecting. You're projecting, sir, because you come from that culture of bussified Asian. That's your culture. That's what you do in your culture. That Greco-Roman culture. Y'all love
So
bussy.
you
That's your culture, sir. You have a culture of bussy snatching. That's a projection, sir. Don't
so
project
you
on
pick
me.
crops, right? You pick crops and you built the nation, right? Is
Yeah,
that
if it,
what we're getting
we
at
did
here?
did more,
Is that what everyone in here believes?
we did more than pick crops. We did way more than pick crops. The only crops that were picked
What
were the
else
lights
did you
from
do? What
Cuban.
other chores did you do for us?
With us, okay. First of all, you're from poor white trash. There's no us. You poor dirtbag white supremacists. Always try to act like you had some kind of camaraderie with the wealthy planter class. You didn't. You're poor white trash.
I'm not a
Okay,
white supremacist. You're just retarded LARPing that you like come.
sir, sir, you're a poor white trailer park trash. And the only thing that gets you up in the morning is thinking that you got something better than black folks, which is the welfare system of white supremacy. That's the only thing that keeps you afloat. You need a welfare system called white supremacy to feed you
This
every day.
whole thing is a LARP, dude. Like you're just
The only,
LARPing and building a career
yeah,
off some bullshit.
sir, you're just a
Like, what do
whiny
you
white
want? Your 40
supremacist
acres and
mad
a
at black.
mule?
Sir, you want your 40 acres and some meth, and you got it, and you are able to sit in your trailer park to smoke meth because we gave you a lane to do so, sir.
Oh yeah,
With your
you
little,
built it. I owe it all to you. Y'all guys just put in so much
and
work.
we did, and if our labor built up the whole wealth of
Yeah,
Western
your
powers.
labor.
That was
You didn't
our,
create
yes,
labor.
that's
You're a
labor.
laborer. You're a peasant laborer.
Labor, labor is creating, sir. That's why you have to have so many oppressive laws against us to stop us and sabotage us because of your insecurity. Listen to how insecure and moist you are, sir. You're very insecure and moist. And it's the birth rates that's bothering you, right? Is the birth rates got you angry, buddy?
Oh, it's just like you're up here claiming as if you were some innovative class or some creative class whenever you were literally
We
like
were.
peasants. And I'm not no supremacist. It's just you're
Yes,
LARPing and this shit's retarded. Like
yeah, yes, you are.
FBA is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You're not fucking from America.
Yes, we are.
Like what the fuck?
We're,
No, you're not, dude. Are
yes,
you
we are.
Native American? Like you're
We're
from
aboriginal.
fucking Africa.
Everybody's from
Already, you
Africa,
trace
sir.
your shit back
So
to
what
the
are you talking
slaves in the
about?
1700s,
You just,
and you're trying to
you
get
just said,
reparations from our people.
and
Fucking retard.
yep,
And you
yep.
have no
Yes, we
argument,
are.
dude. You have
Yes,
no
we do.
argument.
We
And this whole
we
room that
do.
falls for this LARP is fuck.
Yes, we do. We do. We do. What do you mean we don't have an argument? We have centuries of free labor that were denied us based on race. How is that not the argument? And we're the foundation of this country, sir. How is that not the argument? And I know you come from a trailer park school, and the only word you learned was LARP. Let's try some other words. Let's get a let Black Daddy send you a dictionary so you can get some better words. You don't have too much of a big vocabulary to be a white supremacist.
I don't need an extensive vocabulary, sir. How did you get mixed in with the Africans, you fucking losers? If y'all are such
Was
foundational, excellent Americans here, where'd you go wrong?
by trusting these white supremacists. Now, where'd you go wrong with them birth rates? Why are them birth rates dying off the way they're dying
So
in the
what
white
is your
supremacist?
native tribe? What is your native tribe? Y'all weren't
High
the
birth
Indians just lived
high
separate from you guys?
high birth
Y'all were over there like
high
in
birth
the
rate.
trap drinking 40s and bumping Nicki Minaj. Ski.
Boy, that's not even the right rapper. Boy, you can't even get your racist stereotypes in order. Did you say a 40
This is
ounce?
what I'm saying, dude. What kind of culture?
Dude, your stereotypes are even outdated. Good Lord. You white supremacists are the least creative people on earth. You don't even have creative stereotypes. That's a 1980s stereotype, drinking a 40 ounce. This is how lazy you are. And this is why you're falling off. Because you haven't really had to have a struggle. You've been living on the welfare system of white supremacy, so it makes you incredibly mediocre. Your wit is mediocre, it's dry and unfunny, and that's why the white supremacist women are creeping out of the trailer park, finding a Jamal to put
I'm
their
out of
jaws
town,
off.
thugging with my rounds.
And that's what the white women say when they got black balls in their mouths. Ski wee. That's a very popular song with white supremacist women. Sir, and that what you meant?
Okay, so what was y'all's culture like while the Native Americans were
Better, better
tribal
than better
Native
than flee,
Indians? What were y'all
better
doing
than better
if y'all
than
were
you fleeing
really over
Ireland.
here?
We were better than you fleeing Ireland.
Yeah, what were y'all doing though? Seriously,
We
serious
were we
question.
were
The
we were
debunks y'all's
chilling
whole
over here.
retarded LARP,
We were chilling over here, not fleeing.
right? What were y'all doing though? What was society like here for the
Chilling,
foundational Black Americans?
trading with other black people, chilling, minding
What
our
was y'all's
business.
relationship like with the tribal Native Americans? Your traditional
There
like Indian
were
types.
there were thousands of tribes on this land, sir. And when you're
What are some of the Black tribe names?
sir, there were thousands of tribes in this country.
Fucking faggot! You're just LARPing. You don't even have any
Sir,
evidence for shit.
you're projecting, sir. Stop projecting your sexuality onto me, sir. That's you. You're the whiny,
Just
moist, white.
name like one tribe.
It doesn't matter. I can name them, but it doesn't matter. We're foundational Black Americans. That's the only tribe you need to know now, sir. Because all you're trying to do is I'm white, not say so. So it doesn't matter, sir.
No, I'm trying to ask a legitimate question because I've never
No,
heard
you're
that
not.
Black
No,
people lived on this
it
land. But I've
doesn't
heard
matter.
about
And
the
you, yes,
Native
yes,
Americans that the entire world
listen,
knows about. But you and your
no,
fucking retarded people in this
no, no,
space just
no,
created
no,
some.
no. You know our history better than we do. You know about the black tribes that were here. You know about the Washita and the
Yeah.
Yamasee, the
Okay.
Melungeon. You know about them. You know about all these tribes. You know about the ginger skins and all of these black tribes and the Mosquito tribe and the Amarisque tribe, which is what America was named after, a black tribe over in the area of Nicaragua. That's what America was named after, not no damn Americo Vespucci. You understand? You don't really want to go there. Are you going to just start? You don't want to talk real history. You don't have the vocabulary for it, sir. You use the word LARP over and over again. So that shows the limitations of your trailer park
Yeah,
vocabulary,
you
sir.
have no evidence for this history. It's just some like
Sir,
LARP to fucking try to take reparations from hardworking Americans.
that's just I might not say so. And I'm what I just told you. White people are saying this. Your fellow white people said that. No, no, trolling ain't gonna cut it. No, no, no. You want evidence? Go get the book by Von Now. This is a white man who wrote a book talking about
What's
all
the book?
black people, ancient faces in ancient America. Go look up Von Now.
Sounds
Go
like a
look up,
Jew.
go look up. Now they're not white. They're Jewish. You're doing that one now. So now the Jewish people, they're not.
I'm
They
just
work.
saying at first listen, he sounds a little Jewish.
Okay, he's German. He's German, but so if he's
That's
Jewish,
what they all say. Like the
does that
Mark
mean legit?
Cuban. He's
Oh,
like the
oh,
Mark Cuban of authors.
Oh boy, y'all move that goalpost. So now when I'm naming some people, Leo Werner, look up him. There's a
I
lot of
don't know,
people.
dude. This whole like your whole strategy sounds Jewish. It's like
Well,
let's
I'm
subvert
giving
America.
you okay. So you wanted some evidence. I give you some books and some
It's like
scholars.
Israel Palestine. Y'all claiming this was your land.
Lord, oh Lord, I'm giving you some white people, but they're not white enough. Okay, so now the white people I'm giving you, they're not white enough. So that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying, sir?
No, I'm just saying it sounds fake and Jewish, but I mean
No,
everyone can look in the nest,
but
dude. It's the
so
evidence is there.
so I'm white and I say so. That's not gonna cut it, sir. We don't do I'm white and I say so. That only works
Well,
in the
I
trip.
asked you about like how what your relationships was
I've
like.
already,
Your
sir.
relationships were like with these native tribes, and it took you like 30 seconds to Google some shit.
I'm not on
And
this, sir. This is me. I talk about this all the time, sir. Let's stop
yeah,
that.
it took you long enough to Google some made up fucking bullshit.
No,
And everybody knows America was built by white people, not
no,
some fucking slaves and retards in this space trying to take money from the American people with
no. Who are
bullshit
the
reparations.
But you're contradicting yourself, sir. You said it was built by white people, but there were slaves. So that means the slaves built it, sir.
Yeah, you did we put you to work, dude. It's
Well,
like
how
if
come?
you're a business owner and you create a business from scratch and
No, you
people
get the
work for
No,
you.
you hire the
Like, quit
qualified people.
fucking with the
You get the
nuance, dude. You
You
know
get
the
the
point.
You get the qualified people to do what you can't do because you don't know how to
Qualified
build
for what, dude?
to build
We
stuff
had you do it so we didn't have to.
because you couldn't do it, right?
You
Because you
couldn't
couldn't,
pick some corn off of the fucking
right?
stalk, you
If
retard.
you couldn't do that,
Dude, just be honest. Be
no,
genuine. Like
you couldn't pick.
being a
You couldn't pick corn and cotton. Are you that
anyone can be
lazy?
a slave, you fucking
Okay,
retard.
so you couldn't pick corn and cotton. You were that lazy. You couldn't do that. Y'all sat here and starved until you got somebody else to pick cotton and corn because that's what you were doing over here, sir. When you came,
It's
y'all.
called being efficient with your time. Is
So
Tom
you
Brady
could.
gonna mow his
So,
grass?
sir,
It's called
sir, your white supremacist forefathers, when they were by themselves here, they starved. You understand? They couldn't build nothing on their own.
let me tell you something about opportunity
No,
cost,
no, no,
right?
sir. Your forefathers tried to
Is
get it
Tom Brady
popping.
gonna cut his own grass? And
Sir, your family, your forefathers sat here in North America and starved to death because they couldn't build anything on their own until we came in the picture, sir. So are you so inept that you couldn't do simple things like pick cotton and corn so you wouldn't starve? Is that what you're saying? Talk to me, sir. Talk black to me. As
you got so this is what I'm saying. Is Donald Trump
no,
gonna
no,
pressure
no,
wash
no,
his
no, no, no,
driveway?
no, 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 no. We're not going to change the subject. Since you want to talk about who built what, let's talk about who built something. What did your people build on their own when we weren't around? I want to hear this.
What did white Europeans built on our own? Have you ever seen
When
the
we weren't
churches in
around,
Europe?
when we weren't around, what you do? Wait, did what you
White
who? What?
white
What?
people have
Who?
been building and creating for centuries, for
Wait, wait,
millennium.
wait, wait, wait,
What have
wait,
y'all
wait,
ever
wait, wait,
built?
wait, wait,
Spears?
oh,
Y'all still don't have
wait,
wheels in Africa, dude.
wait, no,
Two-story
no, no,
buildings?
wait, no, no, don't talk about. I ain't from no Africa. Stop there. Hold on. Wait, did you say cathedrals in Europe?
Yeah, exactly.
Sir, many of those were built by Moors.
So here's go back to my
Many
point.
of
Yeah,
those were
the
built by
Moors.
Moors, sir.
The Moors, exactly. It's the black people. White people don't
The
create
black
anything.
folk. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Moors.
exactly.
Many of
Exactly,
those
right?
castles, many that big, those were mosques, many of them, and
The
those were
Moors,
Moorish castles. That's why they called them Moorish castles. Those were castles built by the Moors. That architecture
damn.
was primarily built by them. So y'all were starving in Europe, and
That's facts. That's facts.
Black Daddy had to come and save you up there too.
Yeah, yeah, black people created everything. That's facts.
Black
So yeah,
y'all were
back to the
starving in
point.
Europe, sir. You were starving in Europe. You almost died up there too.
But
And
the
Black
Moors
Daddy,
came and started creating food.
no,
So
no, they had
thank
to
you
come
again
and
for
clean.
that.
No, they had
They
to come
invented
clean it up.
gardening, probably.
They had to come clean it up. The Justinian plague was wiping you out. It wiped out half the population of the.
Apparently, the foundational blacks from America took the
Okay,
corn
now
they were shucking and brought it.
you're babbling. So now your talking points are getting debunked. You were up there starving in Europe, and Black Daddy had to come in.
You're really
Thank, thank heaven
saying in
for
public
7-Eleven.
that black people created the cathedrals in Europe.
Black people
For
were
the
building those.
record, this is who you guys follow, you fucking retards.
Black people were building the cathedrals and the castles up there. Yes, they were. They were building those castles. The kings and queens of Europe
Yeah.
were in barns, getting
Okay.
diseases. Yes, you were. Laying up with chickens. That's where chicken pox come from. Y'all were over there starving with your arms and fingers falling off, sir. It was
Right. So back to
it
my
was
point
the
about
Moors. The Moors had to come up there with alcohol and elixirs to clean you up there because y'all looked at bathing as a sin. Go get the book Dirt, written by your fellow white man, talking about how filthy you were up there, sir.
Okay, let's get the books about the cathedrals y'all built too while we're at it. And so let's get back to the point. Is Tom Brady gonna mow his own grass or is he gonna put a fucking slave retard like you to do it? You know?
Well, if Tom Brady is starving to death and his own grass needs to be mowed for his survival, he should have the wherewithal to do it. But you
But
didn't.
do you understand my
So that
point?
means
Slaves
that ain't the
don't
point.
build shit. They
That's
got
not the
put to
point.
work, fucking
Mowing
retard.
no, because you would have built it yourself if you had the wherewithal. You just didn't have the wherewithal.
Why
You
would you
couldn't do
waste
it.
your time? It's called opportunity
And
cost.
what was
In
but no,
economics,
why would
it's
you starve to
opportunity
death? Then
cost.
why would you starve to death if you were just sitting around waiting
It's
on somebody to do
economics
it for you?
101,
But y'all
pal.
were starving to death. You sat
You
here
should know
starving
about
to death.
economics. You're trying to finesse.
You were sitting here starving to death, waiting on Black
You should
Daddy to
know
come
about
through.
economics. You're trying to finesse our.
And you should know about starving, sir, and being in a trailer park because without Black Daddy, you would have remained there for the rest of your lives. Black Daddy has repeatedly saved you, sir, and you know that. You couldn't pick your own cotton if it was just that simple. You could have picked your own cotton. We were doing more than picking cotton. We were building the infrastructure of this country because we had the wherewithal to do that, sir. You didn't, right?
Right. So let's just recap. The black people created the cathedrals in Europe. They built all the infrastructure in America. They were the architects behind it all. They weren't just the hard labor. So, yeah, I think the biggest takeaway is that y'all's leader claims that the black people created all the
Leader,
cathedrals in Europe and they're
I
responsible for
didn't
all
say created
development
all.
in the Western world. All advancement in the Western world is because of blacks, whether they're FBA or Moors, one shape or the other. It's all the melanated people. We was kings.
Okay, well that's corny. Yeah, y'all, you're still doing the whole "we was kings" nonsense. Hadn't that played out
We was
already?
architects. I mean, we can go any route if we listen to Tariq.
Well, sir, you were starving. All right,
We
you were
was
starving
finessing
for disease,
America for reparations.
and you're sitting
Fucking retard.
and you're sitting in a
This is the
trailer park,
dumbest political movement I've ever
and
fucking seen.
and you're sitting in a trailer park talking about we was Aryan gods.
Bruh,
No,
like, be honest, dude. This is a
no,
fucking law.
sir, and stop trying to play the Aryan Norse god thing. You're a low hillbilly trailer trash, sir, who can't make it on his own. You need Black Daddy, and that's what you're mad at, sir. You're not an Aryan god. You are
Ski! I'm out of town. Thugging with my round. Fucking faggot.
you're out of town thugging with your round. Your coke is white and your meth pipe is brown, sir. And stop projecting your bussy behavior onto me, sir.
You a
You,
bitch. You didn't build
you,
shit.
yes, we did, sir. We did, and we're building them birth
You
rates
had
going
a house
through.
out of sticks. White people invented bricks. Fucking bitch.
If black white people invented bricks, then black people knocked it down with dicks, and now we got all the white chicks. See, we can all rap tonight, right? Let's get some rhymes. Let's freestyle. Well, that was kind of good, right? You mad because them thick Beckys are running up after brothers trying to get some of that chocolate Sunday? Is that what you're mad at, sir?
Yeah, you were a slave doing chores. Oh, look,
Yes,
I'm
indeed. And
Tariq. Everything.
now the brother, and they're doing white whores. We went from chores to white whores. That
Yeah, and
rhyme too,
everything
didn't it?
was created by.
Stop it. Sir. Yeah, we can all rhyme tonight, but yeah, you're very upset that you come from
You
a
just
culture
you
of
have the
failure.
worst fucking takes, dude. You said everything in
Dude, stop it, sir. You're just whining to Black Daddy because you couldn't build anything. You didn't get anything popping in Europe until Black Daddy created the wealth from our free labor to get it popping over there and over here. So you have a lot to thank. You got to thank us, man. A nice thank you wouldn't hurt you. You understand? Because you would still be over there in Europe right now eating some
just take
shepherd's
credit
pie.
for things you.
You would be eating shepherd's pie with your thumb in your ass right now if it weren't for us, sir. Lord,
Oh,
you didn't create anything. You really didn't. What did you create? Let's hear this. What did the white supremacists create? What did
well,
y'all
I
create?
just want to flag that you said us, right? But I
The
thought
white
you're from
supremacists.
America.
The white supremacists. What did y'all create? The white
Well,
supremacists.
when you say us, but you're referring to Moors from like Africa, Europe, or wherever you faggots.
This is Mayo babble. I don't know. You're Mayo babbling. What did you create as white supremacists? What did
Well,
y'all
what do
create?
you mean by us if you're from this land?
What did you create? Okay, now you're just babbling. You're not saying anything. You're just doing Mayo babble. All right, let's get to the point because now you're dancing all over the place, just like your birth rates. What's your? Let's get to the point, and because now you're winding up.
Okay.
I
We
don't want to hear. Okay,
created all advancements in Western society, the Industrial
like what?
Revolution.
Like
That's
what?
all, every fucking thing, dude. All of it.
Like what? Like
Look
what?
around you. Your
What? What?
iPhone,
What? Uh,
two-story buildings, the
uh,
wheel, automobiles.
two-story
I
building?
mean,
No.
it's the Industrial Revolution summarizes it. What the fuck did y'all
Okay.
build
Okay.
us?
Let's break those. Okay. Let's break those down. Okay. Two-story buildings. We've been doing that. One of the architects in America was Horace King. He was building two-story buildings and other buildings. Many of the infrastructure was built by foundational Black Americans as the architects, as well as the builders. Um, Washington D.C. was built by our good brother Benjamin Banneker. Let's come on. Let's go there. Automobiles. Um, what's that family, guys? It's on the tip of my head. It was the black family out of Ohio who built.
Okay, you're talking about like 200 years in America. I'm talking about Europe, Europeans.
Okay, y'all didn't have an industrial revolution in no damn Europe until it was popping off over here. What you talking about? What industrial revolution you talking about? Y'all didn't have no industrial revolution and talking about cars and dude, the Patterson
What
family.
sort of
Right,
structures
right.
did you have over
Hold up.
here as
No,
a
no, no, no,
foundational?
no, hold on. Let me I'm tackling what you just said. Cars. Okay. The Patterson family had cars in Ohio. The Ford company, Henry Ford, the man behind the scenes, he was getting all the scientific game from, was a foundational Black American, George Washington Carver, sir. So you really want to go there? Are we really going there?
Um,
Come on now. You're proving you didn't build nothing unless we were there, right there in the behind the scenes.
Western
And you take,
civilization, you fucking retard. But the
okay,
Moors did it. The
what's West
cathedrals in Europe,
what's
dude. That's
Western
these things have been
civilization?
around for.
What's Western civilization? Because now you're just saying catch-all term. Let's get specific.
You want to
What did
talk
y'all
about the
build?
cathedrals?
Hmm. Let's get specific, sir. Come on now.
You keep muting me, dude. You're such a shitty fucking host. The audience is
Sweet,
like, what is this
sweet
fucking? This dude wants
vanilla, little
reparations
sweet.
with my airtime too.
All right,
What else?
sweet, but no, okay, calm down, Vanilla Spice, with your little old sweet self and little moist thing. I don't
He's
have you
stealing my
muted,
voice,
but
dude.
Vanilla Spice, calm down, little moist thing.
Stealing
Now,
my money, stealing my voice. What else are you gonna steal next? You
I
fucking.
don't want your trailer park food stamps. So
You're
you
just coping to think
okay?
that black people.
So you haven't built anything, sir. You're proving you haven't built anything. You name stuff
You're
that
the one that said
it
Moors.
took it yes, the Moors built some of the infrastructure in Europe, sir. The Moors built those castles. Y'all got the game from them. Y'all were getting that game from the Moors. Sir, y'all were up there in Europe starving during the Middle Ages. Y'all didn't have it popping. It was not popping up there, sir.
We was
No, no, no. And you were hungry. up there. You almost died off, sir. Several times over. Black people went up there to literally save you, and you know that, sir. Why do you think Spain was the first one to leave and get things popping? They had all of the Moorish science and documents and maps and elixirs and everything they were getting from the Moors. Spain had all of that information first,
I'll
sir.
give you fucking elixirs, dude. You can have elixirs. We'll take Western civilization,
Which is what?
uh,
Which is what?
whatever kind of fucking black potions you're talking about. You can have that, dude. We're
What's
talking
what?
about real advancements in society,
Like what?
in architecture, in
Moors.
technology,
The Moors were
everything.
y'all were using
But you're not a
Moorish.
Moor, dude. You can't
Dude,
play both
I'm talking.
sides.
Yeah, I'm talking. Moor is just a word for a black person. I'm a black person. A Moor is
So now you're just like you're like the
a Moor means black person. That's all it means, sir. Moor means black person. So black people. Your history is all about black people elevating you and you being ungrateful for it, sir.
So
Right?
black people were just born all across this nation, in Africa,
Yes.
in America. This is where you started. Your roots just are derived from this entire world. I mean, not the nation, this entire planet.
Well, sir,
Like you pick one, dude. You can't have it all. You sound like the fucking Jews.
when your people left Europe, you're the one who said y'all saw Negroes and the Ethiopians all over the place. That's your people said that.
I just want to
Columbus.
say, like, so you're claiming you build the cathedrals in Europe. I'm giving
Hmm.
you elixirs. You won't take it, dude. I'll give you rap music and elixirs. Maybe some other type of genres of good music. Like, you just take what you're good at. Don't try to take what others have created and make it yours, and then
But
try
sir,
to get reparations for it. Kind of
sir,
fucking is Jewish, dude. You might
uh,
be
you
Jewish, man.
you're just saying anything. You don't
No,
argument.
you
You're just
can't debunk anything I'm saying. You have
sir,
no historical evidence.
you have debunked everything you've said, sir. You're debunking yourself, sir. You don't have an argument. All you're doing is using profane language with that little potty meth smoking mouth.
What have I said that's
You're just
profane?
and you're just whining. You're just being a
I'm
whiny
not whining, dude. I'm trying to
and you're
get the
no,
facts.
you're whining because the birth rates are struggling and you're mad. You're mad because your birth rates are struggling, the reparations are coming, you know it's coming. And you're very upset with it. So don't be mad. Scratch that ass and get glad.
No, I'm just G checking you for being a fucking faggot trying to make.
No, G checking is the G stands for gay because you're very moist. And I don't knock anybody's lifestyle, but you're very projective. You're projecting a lot, sir. Um, but yeah, you're very mad because the reparations are eventually coming, and you know it's coming. And when the reparations are coming, well, let's talk about that because you sound like you're going to be very, very mad. When the reparations checks come, are you going to go like just all out and just be like, "Oh God, fuck all of it, man"? Is
Well,
that's
as long as your Jewish wife is paying her share, then
oh
we'll have to
Lord,
see.
Lord, that's a projection. What kind of weird projection is that?
I don't know, Tariq.
What kind of weird? You're just saying anything at this point. Well,
It's just anything, isn't it?
yeah, you're just very desperate for an argument, so you don't have anything. So that means Black Daddy's defeated you.
Ah, your tone changed up a little, didn't it,
Ye-
Tariq?
Yeah,
What's your last name?
because now you're just lying, and that means I've defeated you. That's how good I am. When I spank somebody's ass intellect,
Nasheed? Was it Tariq
wh- when I,
Nasheedstein?
when I spank some ass that good, and you just get to lying, that means Daddy won. So let me go take my victory lap, and I'll let you go puff on that meth pipe. All right, because now when you're just lying, you're just popping your collar to Black Daddy. All right. Now, these white supremacists get to saying anything. They get off the hinges when they run out of logic. All right. Lord, he started naming stuff. See, that's why he stopped naming stuff specific. Western culture. When you say, what did you white supremacists actually build? Western society did. Name some specific because you get into specifics. I can show you the black person they got it from. Oh, you don't want to play that game. No, we were doing more than picking some damn cotton and all of that stuff, man. You don't give a bunch of patents to people. We got over 50,000 patents, and that was after slavery because when we were enslaved, they wouldn't let us get no patents. So think about the hundreds of thousands of other things we invented where we couldn't even get a patent for. You understand?